Nyankopon wasem bremo wa santiki Hausa ene brofo kasa mu ewo wiase afana nyina no hia ommo a say ye betua studio bills asiesie studio mfidie atoto mfidi foforo e de aboa bonten so nyamesem ka nyamesom mpensempese mu ene dwumadie foforo akeka owo Ghana ibi boa yen ewo Universal Merchant Bank I Trinity afre no UMB account name Imam Online Media Network account number 022139560219 and now your mobile money number is so 0246751175 edine edaso ne ye Imam Online o amana ne so a ubetimi ayibi aboa dwumadie e was Swift code MBGHGHAC02139560219 why ne bebo otumfo Nyankopon bosia na wabone moho ede amano insha Allah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
No ya hini wana body nyina su
semresisa sisa hubio edani no adani wo ho eni se open office materials any home appliances for when it's gifted Imam Company Limited.
Sefa television, fridges, washing machines, gas burners, microwaves, air conditioners, water dispensers, iron, kettle, blender, standing and ceiling fans, Bluetooth speakers, rice cookers, and check out the Ebuono and Jaffa Pro for a person will be able to. Gifted Imam or air conditioners are holding be NASCO 1.5 horsepower air conditioner. Yes, services with the Boa Anderson. Technical advice, Yadamakwa, supply and installation of air conditioners, service of air conditioners. Here, Asokorimampon, Tech Road, Yaben Asokorimampon, Rua Bangan,
Praying,
0208 114 837 and 0540 341084.
Gifted Imam Company Limited. We serve you better.
Charlie, say the modern abattoir, the Dikan Crabin Sida, Abakumase, Subtiu Musa Abattoir, I Subtiu Musa Abattoir, Sabrana near the time, Pamproni Jahodo, Ehumwano, Miniature, Subtiu Musa Abattoir, at the LPG, who are born Kama, Obesa would name she, would drain, and also a punch, Edaninam, Ewa, we actually how being Crabin Sida, Subtiu Musa Abattoir, and I may come from a Juma Phony Dino Cranuntia, don't naming in our mouth, Pepper City City, Nasempo, Obedu, white Nia, Yen CCTV cameras no ubetimi aba ni abo replay e de amount sa woto nantwi twan anasa ponche e we aso anasa odi frifie na eba na yesiese ne kama ama dane na amount aye Subtiu Musa Abattoir ana make come for ama afenso your veterinary officers e wo ho a omobidi kan hwa aboa no ehu se yade bia ni no ho se wo your wedding parties anasa eye na aba restaurant and choba operators ni nyina Subtiu Musa Abattoir abama ubehu yen e wo so ame protocol bridge ni nchem ho pe anasa obetimi afre 0243 811 233 Charlie Subtiu Musa Abattoir.
Alhamdulillah bi ni'matihi tatimmu as-salihat. Summa as-salatu was-salamu ala afdal al-khalq sayyidina Mohammed wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa man tabahu bi ihsan ila yawm la yanfa'u mal wala banun illa man ata Allah bi qalbin salim. اليوم بمشيئة الله نقف عند قوله تعالى في سورة يوسف بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم نحن نقص عليك أحسن القصص بما أوحينا إليك هذا القرآن وإن كنت من قبله لمن الغافلين. مستمعين الكرام, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, most merciful, peace and blessing of Allah be upon our beloved Prophet Mohammed, his household, and all the believing community till the day of Qiyamah. Today, we're taking our discussion from Quran chapter 12. Quran chapter 12 is named after Yusuf. We question ourselves, why Yusuf? And Quran stated, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام را تلك آيات الكتاب المبين إنا أنزلناه قرآنا عربيا لعلكم تعقلون up to the end of the verse. Quran chapter 12 is named after Yusuf. And Yusuf in the eyes of Islam is one of our beloved messengers sent by God. Yusuf is from the family of prophets. He's Yusuf, the son of Yaqub, the son of Ishaq, and the son of Ibrahim, the father of prophets. The theme or the subject for discussion in this particular chapter is centered on Prophet Yusuf. And God referred to that particular chapter Ahsanul Qasas, the best stories ever mentioned in the Quran. God said, Nahnu nakusu alayka ya Muhammad. I, Allah, will narrate to you Ahsanul Qasas, the best of stories. What is this? The story here is Kala Yusuf al-Abi. When Yusuf said to his father, Ya abat inni ra'aytu ahadu ashara kawkaban wa shamsa wal kamara ra'aytuhum li sajidin. Oh, my father, I had a dream. I had a vision to accomplish. I've seen that 11 stars, including the moon and the sun, they all bow down to me, or they all bow down before me. And the father admonished him, Ya bunayya, la taksus ruyaka ala ihwatuka fayakidu laka kaida. Inna shaytana lil insana aduwwun mubin. Oh, my son, do not narrate this revelation to your brothers. Do not make this vision you have seen to your brothers. For yakidu laka kaida, they may plot against you. Why? Inna shaytana lil insana aduwwun mubin. Satan is an open enemy to the humankind. Actually, whether Yusuf narrated the story to his brothers or not, what is clear is that the brothers did plot against him. As you all know, we are not going to dwell much on the narrations. We are going to take the points and look at the relevance of those points in this contemporary world. What is the plot? Historians made it believe that actually Yusuf's brothers, they did put him in a well with intention of burying Yusuf, not just burying Yusuf, but burying his dream, so that the dream of Yusuf will never see the light of the day. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who made it a point that Yusuf is going to accomplish his dream, Yusuf was safe as per the narration from this particular tragedy that happened to him. And Yusuf God gave him a family, good family, who took care of Yusuf and took him out of. And Yusuf know that he has moved from one darkness, but he has saw another light at the hand of this family who was taking care of Yusuf. As the story is further clear, at a point in time, the wife of the man, his lord, wanted to have affair with Yusuf. And Yusuf actually resisted. Yusuf resisted this temptation. Temptations at the higher level, where a woman of higher profile proposed to Yusuf in the models of nothing, in a place where nobody was there, which will be in the mind of you and I. But Yusuf knew that at that very point, whether anybody was there or nobody was there, the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whom he believed in, is there, and he's witness to whatever he's doing. Yusuf resisted by saying, Ma'azallah, innahu rabbi ahsanu maswaya, innahu la yuflihu zalimin. For me to have affair with you, I seek refuge from Allah. This man is my master. He has taken good care of me. How can I betray him? By having illegal affairs with my master's wife. And the mother, again, another plot came in. The woman said, La in lam taf'al ma amruhu la yusjinanna wa liyaqudanna min al-sagirin. If Yusuf refused to do what I have proposed for him to do, I'll make sure that Yusuf end in prison, and he'll suffer the pain of his refusal to my proposal. Actually, Yusuf did accept that challenge, still stood by his conviction by saying that Rabbu Sijina Ahsanali. For me to live in a prison is better for me to betray my master. For me to stay in a prison is better for me than to betray my master. At the point of this temptation, Yusuf made some wonderful statement. He said, has it not been that the blessing of Allah, he had fallen in this tragedy? May Allah cover us, protect us with his blessing wherever we found ourselves. Yusuf landed in prison. But at the end of it, the long and short of the story is that from the prison, Yusuf came out of the prison, and he became Prime Minister of Egypt at the time. That is what we term in this topic as PP. Yusuf moved from what? Prison to prime ministerial position. Yusuf moved from nowhere to become somebody. Why? Because he was able to stood and stand firmly by his conviction. Because he has seen a dream. And he knows that dream is a bigger dream he needs to achieve. And nothing derailed Yusuf, though they were zigzag on his way towards accomplishing his dream. Yusuf still stood by his conviction and to accomplish his dream. My brothers and sisters, Yusuf passed away thousands of years today. But this particular story is embedded in the Quran. So is there any lesson on this story for the contemporary Muslim? Yes, there are lessons. The same Quran, chapter 12. If you go to the last verse 111, it stated, La laqad kana fi qasasihim ayatun li'ulil albab. Indeed, there are lessons in that story for men of understanding. First and foremost, we say Yusuf had a dream that he saw 11 stars, moon, and sun. Star, moon, and sun in our part of the planet, they all signify light. Yusuf saw the light at the end of the tunnel. That was Yusuf's mission. The light of leadership was following Yusuf. That towards achieving that light, but it will not be a straight path. There will be difficulties. But Yusuf focused. When Yusuf saw that light, he did not keep it to himself. Actually, he conferred on his father, who was a prophet. And the father gave him or advised him what to do. I don't know your mission, but I know you have a bigger mission. Maybe your bigger mission is to achieve a higher peak of your education. Your bigger mission maybe is to achieve the higher peak in your business life. Your bigger mission is to achieve the higher mission in your marital life. Your bigger mission is to achieve whatever way you have chosen for yourself. First and foremost, remember, Yusuf consulted his father about his bigger mission, the mission of being a prophethood. The father whom was a prophet, whom he trusts. To achieve your mission, first and foremost, you need to consult people you trust, people of like-minded you trust, and take their advice. You need to consult the people so that they'll give you direction. You need to learn from the people, the experienced people in your field you choose to develop on. If you do that, it will throw light on your way you are going. Second point number 2. Do not forget, because of Yusuf, the dream he had, he faced opposition. And the people who opposed him were not very far. They were his own brothers. I know you have a mission to achieve at your workplace, at your as you climb the educational ladder. Don't think you take it easy. The competitors are the people you are working with, people with the similar vision. They are those who will try to derail you. There are some who will try to what? To derail you from achieving your aim. But do not give up. Importantly, do not fight them back. Remember, Yusuf did not fight back his brother. He was focused in achieving his mission. As you move along your mission, don't forget, it will not be flat. It will be what? Flat road. There will be potholes. There will be manholes. Yusuf was put in a well. Well signifies mean what? To engrave Yusuf's dream. But God, always believe in God and work towards your dream. Those who want to cut short your dream, they have no power to do so. It's only God who can help you to achieve your dream. Always believe in God. Secondly, when people trust you, do not betray that trust. Remember, the Yusuf master, the husband of the Imratul Aziz, trusted Yusuf. When the woman wanted Yusuf to betray the master, Yusuf resisted to the last of his blood, even to the point of ending in prison. But Yusuf did not what? Betray his master. He believed that even if he ended in a prison for unfounded allegation, the God that knows the truth will one day reveal the truth. Actually, God did reveal the truth, as stated in the Quran. When the woman herself confessed that, actually, I proposed to Yusuf, and Yusuf resisted. Though it was too late, but the truth has seen the light of the day. Importantly, today Yusuf's story is what? Embedded in the Quran. It has been carried by one full story, one full chapter, And it is a lesson for you and I, my brothers and sisters. We have just started the year 2021. I know you have a mission to accomplish. I know you have planned to achieve something. Let me tell you, whatever you want to achieve, know very well that it is not a straight path. If you are writing an exam, if you fail at one level, if it is JHS, that is not the end of life. Try again, you can pass. If you are learning a trade, if it's not going well, that is not at the end. Try again, you can succeed. If somebody at your workplace is plotting against you, you work towards the right thing. Do not fight back the opponent. Focus on your dream. The opponent may work, but what God has earmarked for you, inshallah, you are going to achieve it. Nobody can derail you from achieving your goal. Once you believe and work towards it, consulting people in the lab industry, as did Yusuf, inshallah, you are going to achieve whatever you set for yourself. That is why Quran referred to this particular surah as Ahsan al-Qasas. And the ulama said, this surah, or this particular story, it is a what? Story for the whole life of the Muslim human. If you follow it, you will know that life is not a straight path. Life is a zigzag. Today there will be difficulty, but do not give up. Tomorrow there will be ease. As you move ahead towards your goal, people will oppose you. Mostly people who oppose you are the very people who close to you. But you believe in God and work towards your dream. Remember, Yusuf had a dream. And the dream, he accomplished his dream. The dream was to become a leader. The brothers saw the dream as threat to their position. But with that, Yusuf accomplished his dream. Have a conviction in your dream. Work towards your dream. There will be opponents, but do not give up. There will be opponents. Don't fight them back. Work towards your dream. Inshallah, you are going to achieve your dream. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Allahu Akbar. Wallahi, Al-Jannatu Firdaus is our limit, inshallah. Amen. Allah
say dear, Mr. Temeka engine and vroom, no Matthias Price. Nina a B Adams Trading Enterprise Limited. Misha B Adams no, Minya Habia Meka Humbium, or my battery bets me a train film you edo comienza. B Adams Trading Enterprise Limited, Ebema brake fluid, oil filters, and Improquano engine oiler, or Bassa Wakano, Sadabea engine bechamau, or shell, coil, our total, Engina when I swear. Dear Kumi cry B Adams lighting system. So here headlight, any tail light, a fog light, and I will pay. B Adams Trading Enterprise Limited and I was a woko. A bunny interior no so there any jai. Shall B Adams Ebema Tempa, a bet me alpha MP3, pen drive and a video. Your more speakers, Papa be said a bear entry to your son. Yes, I'm on security system about Biawakan and Mbia. Who bets me a treasy now a Balkan hoba. Your seat covers and our reflectors and so away as well. Ube we a child crying our swimming magazine. B Adams Street, you have been post office. Freyen our 0544 351 352. And as a 0322 021 288. B Adams Trading Enterprise Limited, home of quality cars spare parts.